Hello dear learners, in today's video we are going to see about the major landforms of the earth, under which we are going to focus on the internal forces and external forces. Without any delays, let's get started. In the previous chapter we saw about the lithosphere. So the lithosphere, it consists of the different types of landforms. So here the landforms are the features. So that is what we are seeing on the Earth's surface. So here we know about the different types of landforms, which includes the mountains, plateaus, hills, valleys, plains, trenches, that is in the ocean bed. Okay, so all these are the landforms. The surface of the earth constantly it undergoes the changes due to the action of various forces. So the forces are of two types, that is the internal forces and the external forces. So we'll see about these forces in this video. First one, the internal force. The internal forces, it is also called as the tectonic forces. These are the forces acting from within the earth that lead to sudden changes on the face of the earth. So here we will focus on this particular slide. Here it is just to show you how the interior of the earth is going to look like. Okay, so it is like one cross section of it. So you are seeing the inner core, on top of it around that is the outer core, around that you can see the mantle on top layer. This is the top one, this is the crust. Okay, so we are going to see here the crust of the earth. It is actually divided into several pieces, which we called as the plates. Okay, the crust, it is divided into several pieces, like here one. Okay, so these pieces are called as the plates. So these plates, they float on this liquid molten rock, which is called as the magma. So this magma, where it is lying just below the solid crust. So this magma, it is in the liquid form and this crust is in the solid form. Okay, you can see the inner core. Yes, the core of the earth heats the molten magma. Now what happened to the molten magma? Due to the heat, it rises up. Okay, as it is rising upwards, when heated, it spreads and it gets cooled down, and this cooled magma, it sinks down. Now what happened? Again it will be getting heated by the core. The heat from the core, it will make the magma to heat again. This heated magma will rise. This is a rising and this is the spreading, and here it is sinking. So this constant rising and sinking of the magma, it keep pushing the plates. Actually this plate is floating on this magma, and whenever it is rising and it is sinking down, this plates will be moving. As the magma is also constantly heating and then cooling down, it is pushing the plates. Okay, again the plate will be pushed up and then it will sink down. So the constant moving of the plate is also happening. So this movement of the plate is called as the plate tectonics. Sometimes the plates, it move towards each other when it is moving, when it is constantly moving. Okay, that is called as the converge. Sometimes the plates move away from each other, or it is termed as the divergence of the plate. Sometimes the plates slide by each other in the transverse movement. Okay, it will be sliding. So the plate tectonics, what is the responsibility of these plate tectonics? So the plate tectonics is responsible for the formation of mountains and valleys on the surface of the earth. This feature to be appeared on the face of the earth, it will take a million of years to form. Okay, however, sometimes sudden and strong movement will take place within the earth, which bring about the massive changes on the surface of the earth. For example, like the changes which is brought about by the earthquake on the earth's surface, volcanoes and landslides. Okay, so the internal forces, it is also known as the endogenetic forces. Now we'll move on to the external forces. So this external forces, it is also termed as the gradational forces. So these are the forces acting from above on the surface of the earth. But in the internal forces we saw, it will be happening within the earth, but here it will be happening above on the surface of the earth. So this will lead to slow and steady changes on the face of the earth. So this will be including all the agents of gradation like the wind, water and glaciers. The external forces lead to the wearing away and rebuilding of the earth's surfaces. So these forces are also called as the exogenetic forces, agents of gradation. What they will be doing? They will cause the physical change. Okay, they will show the physical change of the earth's surface by the eroding, that is the wearing away land surfaces, transportation, that is it will transport the eroded materials, and the deposition, that is it will deposit the weathered soil or the sand, debris at other places. That is, for example, rain, wind, rivers, they erode. So here see, it will erode the mountain, it will transport, the eroded material will be transported through the river and it will come and deposit on the plains. Okay, so this is how it will happen. It will be eroding the mountains and highlands, the eroded particles are carried and it will be deposited further down to form the plains. Yes children, in this video we saw about the internal forces and the external forces, and in the next video we will be seeing about the different types of the landforms in detail. Thank you children.